Hi, my name is Patricia McClellan Terrell, and I write under the pen name PM Terrell. My website is pmterrell.com, and this video is all about landing pages for the author, and it's being brought to you by thenovelbusiness.com. I talk with a lot of authors, whether they're traditional authors from one of the big four publishers all the way down to those who self-publish. And a common problem among all of them is a lack of actual book sales despite all of their best marketing and promotional efforts. Well, one of the most common solutions involves a landing page, a particular page on your website that drives sales higher. If you think about it, marketing and promotions are like driving customers into a store to buy your product, and your book is your product. Your website is your store. Now, before we continue with the landing page, it is important to understand three terms: marketing, promotion, and sales. Marketing is actually educating customers, and readers are your customers, on who you are as an author and on the books you've written. It's essentially introducing yourself to them or introducing your latest work. Promotion is usually time sensitive. We might do a special promotion that offers a discount or free shipping and handling, or autographed copies, or other incentives to get people to purchase that book right now. A sale occurs when the customer or reader goes to the store, whether it's online or brick and mortar, and actually purchases the book. Think of your website as an entire shopping center, and the landing page is the store where someone is standing with the book in their hand ready to make that sale. One of the most common mistakes that authors make is during their marketing and their promotional efforts, they send readers to their main page, and then they have to try to figure out where to go to buy the book. In order to increase your book sales, you have to make it as easy as possible for them to purchase your book within seconds of getting to your website. Now, before you begin to design your landing page, it's important to define your objectives. We think of the objective as buying the book, but there are other reasons why you might want to drive someone to your website. One is to join or grow your mailing list. Another is to connect through social media. And another is to subscribe to a blog. Those three things are particularly important if you're trying to find a traditional publisher and they want to know what your platform is, how many people are following you. Another objective might be more interaction. Maybe you want more comments on your blogs or your social media posts, more likes or retweets or more shares. But the bottom line is always going to be that you want to raise the number of books that you actually sell. Now, if you rely on a webmaster and you don't know how to develop pages yourself on your website, that's okay. If you know how to blog, your landing page can actually be your blog page. It contains very little text. People are busy and they tend to skim. So you want to make it very easy for them to skip right to the part where they can buy your book. Make sure that it's mobile ready. Mobile devices outnumber desktop surfing. And you want the text to be larger because people are going to be reading it on their smartphone. Make sure it contains a call to action, and that's a button that says buy now. Make certain that the buy now link goes directly to the sale. If you're selling off of your website, it should go directly to your cart, or if you are funneling your sales to a third-party vendor such as Amazon, it needs to go to that Amazon book page, not just to Amazon.com, but the exact page where they can click and purchase your book. In addition, you can increase your chances of a sale by adding video, preferably a book trailer 1 to 3 minutes long, no longer than that. You can also increase your chances by adding photographs, but only if the photographs are fast loading. People don't want to wait. Reviews do sell books, and I'll tell you a little bit further along in this video how you can include your book reviews right there on your website. You also want a reliable and trusted way for the customer to purchase your book. A lot of times people won't purchase directly from an author because they've never ordered from that website before. So you want to make sure that you are either using something like PayPal so they know it's secure, or a third-party vendor like Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com or other sources that they are very well aware of and have used before. A time-limited incentive is also good to have people buy your product or your book immediately. So if you have been marketing and promoting, but your book sales are just not happening, here are some of the most common reasons that people give for not purchasing online. One is that the website is too slow in loading. And in this day and age, if it takes more than a few seconds, they're likely to click out. Second is if your website is not compatible with mobile devices. Today, more people are surfing from their iPhones or their smartphones or tablets than they are on desktops or laptops. Third is if the image qualities are too poor, and that could be your book cover or any photographs that you use on your website. And especially if you have a poor website design that just shouts that you're an amateur, that is going to turn people away. Another reason why people don't purchase is a lack of product reviews. They like to read what third parties, other readers, are saying about your book. You can say it's the best thing in the world, but they want to hear it from your readers. Another reason why they don't purchase is they're unable to figure out how. Some people don't have a means of purchasing their books on their website, not even a link to a third-party vendor. Another reason given is the high cost of the book. It costs a lot more than they anticipated, so they don't purchase it. Or the high cost of shipping. If the product is out of stock, that will also stop someone because they don't want to pre-order. And then the last reason is cart abandonment. That's when they put the product in the cart, but they don't follow through. Well, why would somebody put your book in their cart and then abandon it without following through with the sale? Well, here's what consumers are saying. The number one reason is unexpected shipping cost. If your book cost $5.95, but it cost $6.95 to mail it, that's enough to turn them off. Now they may go to another vendor such as Amazon if they have Amazon Prime, and they might get it there, but you don't know at this point whether that's actually happening or you're losing the sale altogether. Second is time constraints. A lot of times people will take a quick break, maybe even at work, and surf the web or read that email and click through, but then they don't have the time to go through everything that's involved in trying to find how to order your book and then check out. That's the number one reason why you want to make it as easy as possible for them to purchase. Third is difficulty checking out. If they have experienced some sort of technology issue using your website, if the cart just isn't working or they're clicking and pop-up boxes are coming up, that's going to turn them off. Fourth is an inconsistency in pricing. If you have advertised your book as being on sale for a particular price and they get to your website and then they find out when they put it in the cart it rings up at a different price, a higher price, that's enough to send them out of your website. The next one is a poor return policy. Now most authors really do not have return policies when they're dealing with readers. So this is one of those instances where you do want to have an alternate link if they don't want to purchase your book from you directly, if they purchased from someone like Amazon, for example, who has a return policy. And the last one is that they don't trust the site. Maybe they put it into the cart, but when they began to check out, it wasn't being handled by a company that they are accustomed to, like PayPal. And so they abandon the cart rather than to give their credit card to someone who they're not really sure about. Now people can go to third-party sites such as Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Goodreads, and they can read reviews left by earlier readers. But you can also add reviews to your website, and it can be linked directly to Goodreads so that anytime anyone leaves a new review, it automatically appears on your website. So I've given a link here to the Goodreads widget, and that will walk you through how to create the code so that you can add it to your website. If you don't want to do that, or you have a webmaster so you're not real familiar with adding the code, then you can also add a review link simply by linking to the Amazon book page. You can say something like, read the reviews here, and make sure that that link goes directly to your book page and not to just Amazon. That's like leaving someone at the door of the store but not showing them exactly where your book is on the shelf. So the bottom line here is when you send people to your website to purchase your book, you always want to send them to a specific page where it's easy, fast to buy your book, because the faster it is, the easier it is, the more books you're going to sell. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like some more tips to increase your book sales, please visit thenovelbusiness.com. We send out a weekly blog on Mondays that has a lot of information that you can use as an author to sell your books. And we're also offering a premium class and content, the 52 Weeks of Marketing Success. And if you follow the link that's shown here on this screen, it's a good place to review a sample landing page. My name again is Patricia McClellan Terrell, and I write under the pen name PM Terrell. I've been writing since 1984. And my website is pmterrell.com, and this video has been brought to you by thenovelbusiness.com.